So anyways, guys, I have made a post on Twitter and in my Discord that people will be sending their motorcycles. Yeah, they will be sending their motorcycles and we're gonna rate them. So today we're gonna do that. Now let's begin our contest. Guys, the way we're gonna do that is we are gonna be rating it from on a scale of 1 to 10. And then I'm gonna give mine, and chat is gonna give you guys are gonna give yours, and then we're gonna find something average of an agreement between that. Okay, let's begin right now. Okay, so as I have said, we're gonna be listing brand, model, year, kilometers/mileage, modifications, and exhaust or anything else, any additional information that you want. Okay, let me disable the music and let's go. Harley 2006 Road King, 68,000 miles, wife relaxing on a bike during 700-mile group ride. First of all, do not believe that you have a wife, but okay, let's take a look. 2006 Harley looks very realistic. Does he have a wife though? I do not believe that he does. The helmet though, this is a very low quality helmet. Might invest in something better. I'm gonna rate this solid 6 out of 10. What do you guys think? 10 out of 10. It drives, I mean, yeah, everything that, yeah, America raw. 8? You think 8? I think maybe 6, maybe, yes, something like that. So let's agree on 7. Let's agree on 7. Kawasaki SX1000 2021, 42,000 kilometers. This is a great touring bike. My friend has actually one. My friend did 800 kilometers ride back and forth. This bike is very comfortable, very reliable, and doesn't take a lot of maintenance. So I'm gonna give this one, especially considering the fact that it's 2021, even though the mileage is kind of big, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. It's probably one of the best touring bikes you can get on the market. Oh, there we go. Honda 2060 CBR. Oh, it's a 1000 with a Fireblade. 26,000 totaled and rebuilt, then totaled again. Oh lord. Okay. Oh lord. Oh yeah, it's been hit pretty heavy. The rear fork, oh sorry, the front fork is completely gone. The radiator is gone. The engine seems like it's good. I'm gonna give it a solid 7 maybe. What do you guys think? Solid 6, maybe 7? 7.5? We can agree on 7, I think. We can agree on 7. 300 horsepower, 350 kilograms. I don't know how many miles my dad's bike. Suzuki Hayabusa, probably from 2021, 200 plus miles per hour, but electronically limited to 180 miles per hour. This is a really good Hayabusa, even though I think I am gonna give this Hayabusa a solid 9 out of 10. This is a really, Hayabusa is such a legendary bike, and it's 2021 also. I really like this one, however, oh, but he's got the... For this, I'm gonna have to remove a point, if I'm being 100% honest. This is gonna be an 8 out of 10 for me. Daily driver, Ducati Panigale. There we go. Yamaha R125 2017 ABS, 24,000 kilometers. Description: goes 107 miles per hour due to mods. This includes custom tune on custom ECU, modified exhaust pipe, removed my mirrors, removed my under engine plastics, and most importantly, put high grade 99 petrol. Couldn't get any higher in my local area. Actually looks really good for a beginner bike, for a bike for younger people. What do you guys think? I'm gonna give this one a solid... I'm gonna give this one an 8. 8? Yeah, 8 we can agree on. Brand Yamaha model XT125R, year 2006, miles 33 kilometers. Removed silencer, RL sounds more aggressive, and most engine makes it 150cc. Still don't know which one. Soon to be modified and put some more parts. Exhaust Akrapovic, don't know the model. I'm gonna give this one a solid 7. Just because of the mileage and the fact that it's kind of old. I don't trust old bikes, even though Japanese bikes are reliable. I don't trust them, so I'm gonna put this one on a solid 7. My first ever bike, KTM Duke 125, 2011, 30k kilometers, Akrapovic exhaust. Second bike, BMW Adventure 12, yeah, GS 2100 kilometers, travels a lot with it, had Akrapovic, but right now it's Scorpion. Big fan of KTM. Let's rate them separately. The GS is actually... I would say that GS is more reliable than 1290 Adventure, so 1290 Adventure GT, so I'm gonna give this GS, even though it's kind of old, I'm gonna give this one a solid 9, because I know these bikes can be very ridiculously reliable. And the KTM Duke, I'm gonna give a solid 8, because as your first beginner bike, I would probably get the Duke 390, because it's it's not that much of an increase in power. It's not that risky. I'm gonna give this one an 8. And GS, I'm gonna give a 9. What about Supermoto KTM EXS 450? I mean, it's a good bike, but not for a street. Isn't that no, it's not a street legal bike. 2019 Yamaha FZ07 R6, 4,200 miles, tail TD and a probably shorty exhaust. Added 2 more photos. This is actually sick. Even though I'm not a big fan of sport bikes as the main motorcycles in the city, if you live in area like this one, there are a lot of like, you get the point, canyons and stuff like that. I would say that this could be a solid 9. What do you guys think? 8 out of 10 modern looking, yeah. Conan, model ST50, year 2020, kilometers to K, modifications, some visual mods. What are we thinking about this one? Guys, chat, what are we thinking about this one? 7 small doesn't mean bad. I never said it was, but it's not very, I don't know, usable. Yeah, I think this is a solid 6. Brand, Dualtron, model, Thunder, mileage, 1400 kilometers, top speed, 93 kilometers on GPS. Bro, if you don't want to get a bike, but you want a transport that is actually like usable for a street and you don't want to get a license, this is actually your best option in my opinion. I'm gonna have to say that this is a solid 8. 2005 Husqvarna SM1, it was a Scalvini Racing header, shortened KTM 25 silencer, Husqvarna were on top and had bigger 36mm carburetor, V4s, oh, a lot of mods. Husqvarna were suspension front and back, now plastic kit, all are new and all the parts are painted. Subaru air rail, is that for competition? Like so many modifications and not just the visual ones, like for example the suspension and the carburetor. It seems like this is made for motocross, but it has a license plate on it, so I'm giving this one a solid 7 out of 10. MV Agusta F3 800, year 2015, mileage 4,000 miles only. MV Agusta are elites of the European Italian motorcycles. This is regular MV Agusta exhaust. I really like your license plate. Like I looked at the license plate here, I was like, this has to be removed. Then I look here and there goes this. Like it's actually great that you did that. I would like to see some pictures from the front though. From the side and from the back it looks really nice. However, I would like to see from the front. I'm gonna give this one a solid 7 out of 10 maybe, because I want to see some picture from the front. If I could have seen some picture from the front, I probably could have given higher. My Yamaha R25 Acra exhaust full system, 12,000 kilometers, little venom for 20 plus horsepower real. Interesting. Wait, exhaust? Acra exhaust, but not the full system, just the pipe, yeah? Looks very clean. I'm gonna give this one also a solid 6 in my opinion. Great bike, but again, not my style. On the CRF 450R, double Acra which exhaust, visual modes such as carbon fiber, tanks cover, decals, supermoto rims, etc. Motor master brake disc, total engine hours 130, horsepower 55-65. This winter full engine rebuild, new hydraulic Magura 167 clutch, all the make it legal shit such as blinkers, mirrors, plate holders, and also a bonus stunt brake. Oh, I love stunt brakes. Big fan of them. I'm not a big fan of supermoto in like the streets, but this is such a fun bike to have, so I'm gonna give this one a solid 9 out of 10. This is such a good build, so many mods. He's got the rear brake on the side, just like for a stunt bike. So I'm gonna give this one a solid 9.5. Also, as a bonus, my secondary bike, KTM EXS 120 2008, total hours 301, special V-front, V4s, free pro circuit exhaust, TT pipe, full power, factory pipe, 36mm, K-Hind Harb, with a setup 30 to 36 horsepower. What I've done in the past 3 years to this bike: free engine rebuilds, new plastic ball stickers, new plate holders, blinkers, etc., new electronics, burnt out few rear tires, so renew. Oh, burnt out. So I think you're doing a lot of insane burnouts and stuff, as I can see. This has to be a solid 8. This looks really good. These are my bikes: Yamaha R109. I had a crash. Yamaha R6, RG125 12 km. Honda CBR. Why do you have so many? Oh, this R1 has to be a rebuild. Okay, the R1, is this how the R1 looks after the rebuild? That looks really good. This is a Honda. Yeah, this is a Honda. Oh, why do you need so many sport bikes? Do you ride on track? Bro, the R1, the R6 and the CBR 600, I'm gonna give them a solid 9s. I really like them. I'm pretty sure this guy either a canyon or a track rider, and I respect that a lot. I'm gonna have to say the R6, I'm gonna put it at a 9. CBR 600, I'm gonna put it an 8. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my bike's track. Oh, you do track? Is this a half sleek? Yeah, half. Okay. I've got full slicks on my R3. Well, for my R3 is fully rebuilt for track. I'm not comfortable in riding on half slicks, but I have different bikes for a city as well, obviously. Husqvarna FE450 Supermoto build, new decals on the way, wheelie machine. Actually like it a lot. It's also street legal. Husqvarna actually produces really reliable and decent bikes, so I'm gonna give this one a solid 7. 2016 Yamaha R6 Raven, 4700 miles, TLTD kit and got the ECU flash, M4 slip-on with a DP killer removed. This is so good. Even though, again, I'm not a big fan of sport bikes unless you're a canyon rider or a track rider, but the build is very clean. Like, this is exactly how my R3 for track looks like. Of course, obviously without mirrors and without all of that stuff, yeah? But this is insane. 9.5. Oh, there we go! 2015 Yamaha FZ07, 9k miles with stool, full stunt cage and subframe turned, dirt bike bars, Yoshimura exhaust, W's in the chat. Finally, dude. Where are you from, mate? Where are you from? This is a solid bro. This is this solid, very good coaster. I could tell if this is a coaster or not, but I cannot hear the sound. This looks like a coaster. I'm gonna give this one a solid 10 out of 10 because I'm a big fan of naked bikes. This is a solid 10 out of 10. Where are you from, bro? Where are you from? I wish probably he's not in the chat, but this is a solid, like, very good skills. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. The sub cage and everything definitely tells me that this guy is into stunt riding. I cannot do coasters. I can do wheelies. I can do stand-up wheelies. I can do circles. I can do a small stopping, maybe 10 meter stopping max. But now I'm more invested in track racing. USA, W, bro. W, huge W. Huge W. MT-07, MT-09, MT-10. My love, bro. My love. Super reliable, super torquey, super fun bikes. Amazing. A huge W. Probably the best type of motorcycle you can get as your first bike if you want like a naked bike, you know, MT-07. So yeah, 100%. I traded my 2017 R6 for a 22 MT-09. How do you like it, bro? Tell me, it's so comfortable after a sport bike to get on a proper naked bike. Instead of sitting like this, you're sitting like this. Your ass does not hurt. It's way more comfortable, way more torquey, you know, way better, right? Tell them, bro. Tell me. So good, my back doesn't hurt. Exactly. You see? The only people who like sport bikes, they never ridden like a good naked bike. Or like, I respect sport bikes on track or on canyons. I respect that a lot. But you have no idea like how much you're missing out to get like a good naked bike, you know? MT-07 is solid 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Then probably I will have to do top 3. I'm gonna have to guess MT-07 number 1, first place. This is second place, and this R6 is gonna be the third place in my opinion. But if we're like rating like more like street sport bikes, if we're rating like this takes the first place in my opinion in like sort of supermoto category. Honda CB 1100F Boulder 1983 air-cooled inline 4 with a top speed 225 km/h. It's been setting for a little bit. It needs some work to get it up on the road again. It definitely needs some work. Bro, I'm really like surprised that we've got so many people who are into bikes and that we've got so many people who are literally like invested into like rebuilding and like getting like old bikes on the road. I'm always like insanely scared with like old vehicles because I'm always scared that something is gonna break. So I always prefer to buy something as new as is possible. Like even my R3, I bought the 2020 R3, but it literally has 200 kilometers on it. Like it's not even like it hasn't even been done with the first maintenance, you know, because I want everything to be new, because like you don't know the person who's been riding before you. You don't know the person how he treated the vehicle and stuff like that. So I'm gonna rate this one a solid 6 out of 10. Once it gets on the road, post a picture again, let me know how it goes. Let me get to Twitter because we have seen some on Twitter. 2019 Ninja 250 ABS, let me put it like this so it's bigger for you. 2019 Ninja ABS 30,000 kilometers. Just some regular mods, no engine performance mods and local made exhaust. This bike model was original Ninja 400, but for some Asian market the engine made 250 due to tax reason. Other than that, it was basically the same. Is that a ZX4RR? Wait, it's a 250 but with the engine of 400. Oh, that looks, the plastic actually looks insanely clean. 2019, right? I'm gonna give this one a solid 8 out of 10, but I would highly recommend you to change this exhaust. Cheers from Brazil. Just started riding, by the way. 2024 Yamaha R3 with HP Racing Pro exhaust tip, not full system, 1100 kilometers, just brand new rider we've got there. I'm gonna have this one a solid 8. Solid 8. 2021 KTM 390 Adventure, 10k miles, wing slip-on exhaust, aluminum skibidi plate, extended windshield, luggage rack, plus cat approved. W. Cat approved. Cat approved indeed. I'm gonna have to guess that your next bike is gonna be probably 1290 Adventure as well. So like this is a 390 Adventure, and you are probably, oh lord, where are you from? Florida? Florida moment? My guy likes riding in water. Might as well get a water scooter or boat, no? Rate my piece of shit. 09 CBR 125 is probably worse than less 2 gum wrappers and a piece of pin. 17's owner, 25,000 kilometers, 14 horsepower, allegedly. No mods, but is missing many small parts like the passenger foot pegs and some screws. It's my first bike and I love it. I mean, if you like it, it's all good, bro. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I'm gonna give this one a solid 6. What I would do with this bike, I don't know where you're from, but I would probably get like the full track plastic on this, and I would just go full track on this bike, you know? Ducati Street Fighter. That looks like an old Street Fighter though, like a previous gen. I really like this one. Tolls live forever. W. This is an old Street Fighter. Wait, is that a V4 Street Fighter? No, it's not a V4. I actually am a big fan of Ducati Street Fighter, but I actually have no idea about the old Street Fighter. I don't know how reliable it is, but I actually like it. I'm gonna give it a solid 8, just because I don't know how reliable it is and don't know how much it is in mileage and stuff. 2022 CBR 650R, dyno tuned with a full exhaust, custom mirrors, black bubbled windshield, aftermarket tail mode. Let's see. Looks very clean. Big fan of that. Big fan of the exhaust, big fan of the tail, big fan of the windshield as well. Looks really good. I would probably get something like this for track. No, for track I would get probably the CBR 600RR, right? I think this one has quick shifter also. This one's got electronic suspension as far as I know, that in 2000, or maybe I'm stating it from the CBR 600RR. This honestly is a solid 9.5 out of 10. McDonald. This is a solid, in my opinion, 9 out of 10. It's not like a really like a place, but if I would have to give a place, I'm giving the first place to the MT07. The second place probably would be this R6 and the CBR 600 that we just watched on Twitter. And the third place would be the R6 from this guy. I really appreciate you guys being a part of this stream. Amazing contest, amazing vibes. I really like the fact that my community actually has motorcycles. Thank you everyone for participating. GG boys, good contest. Thanks everyone for participating. Thank you for being here. Good stream. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you guys being here. God bless you. I'm out. Goodbye. Goodbye.